What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the simulator. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to play another league event today. It's Triple Bogey Live, Birdie Bonanza at Landmand, Summer 25, Week 13. Landmand is in Homer, Nebraska, United States of America. And according to the quick Google search I did, the green tees that we're going to play today, 6,400 yard tees, is approximately a 130 slope and a 71.3 rating, which means it's a mid-difficulty course, and a scratch golfer can expect to score about a 71 here, so about 1 under par, assuming it's a, okay, it's a par 73 it says. Is that right? It doesn't say. We'll see once we get in there. So it's a par 73, and a scratch golfer from these tees can expect to shoot about a 71, so about 2 under par. That's all I got for you. Let's check out the vital stats for the round. Green tees, as I already mentioned. Saturday pins, 5-foot gimme auto putt. Green firmness is firm, which sucks. I hate playing firm greens. It makes things very not fun. Fairway firmness is firm and wind is breezy. It's a mid difficulty course with firm greens. Let's load it up and see how bad it is. Maybe we can overcome the difficulty with long drives or something. I don't know. Let's load it up and have a look at the course. Looks like we're about loaded in here. That's right, Nebraska doesn't have any trees. It is about 90 degrees Fahrenheit in the simulator. I need some water. I see great big fairways. I see no trees. And based on my on-course real handicap in real life, I need to shoot a 95 to hit my handicap. I'm a 22 handicap in real life. So 95, that's quite a high score just to hit my handicap. And then eventually I'll adjust it because the simulator is easier than real golf. I'll adjust that handicap. Tell you what, let's knock 8 strokes off of my handicap and go 14. So I need to shoot an 87. I need to shoot an 87 to hit my handicap. How's that? We'll knock 8 strokes off for the simulator. We'll see what happens. At any rate, I gotta hurry up. Mama wants to eat dinner here in a minute, so we're gonna try to cruise through here. The greens and the fairways are gonna be quite brisk, so all we need to do is get a ball going in that general direction and let the firmness of the fairways do the rest of the work. I gotta fix my tee. Give me 1 second. All right, tee is fixed. I've had to reattach the lanyard to the tee several times in the last few rounds. Oh boy. Pretty close call there. Carried 209. You'd like to see a little bit more carry than that. 250 into the pin. We opened up with a par 5. I'm going to hit a 3-wood. My launch monitor says it's reconnecting. Which is a little weird. Disconnected. Now it's just saying disconnected. Let me troubleshoot this. I will be right back, folks. We're back. You can see at the bottom left of your screen, at the top right of the bottom left tile on your screen, that it's now showing that it's seeing the golf ball. I just restarted the software. I did not have to restart the launch monitor. I'm not sure what's going on right now. Finding ball ready for shot. Okay, we've clearly got a connector issue here. That's 3 missed shots in a row. I'm old and fat, and I don't have that many 3-wood swings in me. Let me troubleshoot this. I will be right back. Okay, I restarted the lab software and I've restarted GS Pro. Hopefully it shows that we can resume the round. Yeah, resume round 1 down here. Let's take, yeah, I don't even know what hole it's going to start us from. Hopefully it starts us from the exact shot we left off on. Right? One can only hope. I'm running way behind schedule here because of these technical difficulties with my stupid K2Ts and this software. Okay, it saved us right from where we were before, I think. Yeah, we were on the first hole, right? Dude, I am losing my crap. All right, not a great shot, but it's a shot nonetheless. We're closer to the hole on this par 5. Should be a decent lie. We got to scoot. I got to eat dinner soon. 47 yards to the pin. Let's call it 50. Firm greens. You can see this green is a real SOB. Is GS Pro just giving up on us completely? No. Yeah, you don't want to be on the front of this green. You will roll off. Try to hit your ball closer to the pin than to the front of that green. All right, rough hole. I think that's for birdie. 339. We got a scoot, scoot, scoot here. I don't want Mama mad at me. She's not that type of woman, but I told her I'd be in at 6:15 and I don't want to disappoint her. She's the one that allows this simulator to be in the garage, right? You got to keep Mama happy. A little draw there that is going to draw magically into a bunker. That's fun. Luckily, we only have to hit about 106 out of here. We'll hit a gap wedge. You wouldn't want to be hitting out of this lie in real life. It's absolutely just garbage. Absolute trash. And you're probably also not going to hit a ball that good out of that bunker. Just deal with it. That's life. Downhill, braking right to left. Let's play a little bit of speed golf here to get caught up. This thing's going to brake nice and hard. 27 minus 17 is like 10. You barely got to touch this ball, guys. And you can see that as that's the point it's going to start to brake at. Let's aim to the right a little bit more. Hit a little 10, 11 footer. And watch it go. Play some speed golf, 400 yards. It's going to play 406, but We are not going to hit the green in one. I'm not that good of a golfer. We just need to get up and let the fairway firmness take it away. That ball dropped right out of the air. That's crazy. Huh. Okay, 175-yard drive. It said it had 200 RPM of backspin. Call him bullshit. We've had two misreads in the last 2 rounds at the launch monitor, and then it did the weird thing where I needed to reboot it. So if we go look at our target, you can see that you got to kind of be on the green here. You're either on the green or you're off it. It's not a very receptive green. Okay, we are going to be off it in the deep rough. Good luck finding your ball. You're probably taking a penalty stroke there for a lost ball. But we pay these GS Pro gnomes good money to find our ball, right? This is a tough shot, guys. You can see we're gonna need to kind of bail out. It's gonna want to go left anyway. 21. I just had aimed too far to the right in anticipation of the left lie. It is what it is. We move on with our lives. I think I can make this putt if I can keep the horizontal launch angle under control. 12-footer. That horizontal launch angle was not under control, but we're out of here with a bogue. A bogue. We're back to even. Let's try to fly this. Let's try to fly this bunker like a moron. See if the ball will drop out of the air with no spin. You really hate to see shots like that. Bounce right. Yes. Get up there. Pretty close to the green. Not a bad shot. Let's see what we're up against here. We got to play some quick golf. 49. Let's try to hit maybe 45, 44. Okay, 45 was way too much. Now we've got a putt, but we should be able to get out of here with a par at least. This is a pretty beefy little putt. 16, 10. Let's hit about 16 feet. And that thing broke nasty. That broke left, and I had a 1.1 degree right horizontal launch angle. What does that mean, you say? What are all these numbers you're saying, Shelby? It means I misread the break. Oh, get left. Get left, you turd. All right, not a bad shot with the 4-iron into a 10-mile-an-hour wind. I would say that's a victory. This is going to be a very diabolical green. I don't know how you can even say that this is Friday pins. Is that what we're at, Friday pins? Saturday pins, so a little harder than Friday, but still no fun. 44 out of the deep rough. I'd say we need to hit about 50, and this is going to be a highly exploratory effort because you're basically playing Marble Madness here. Too short. It was too short. Still rolling. Okay, let's putt. If the ball will stop. Very, very bad read on the last shot. It was a little thick. You can see the club moving through the turf. 52 minus 16. I don't know, high 30s. Let's just try to get it a little bit near the pin. Pretty wretched, miserable greens here, especially this one. Hopefully we won't have too many more. Leave it right outside the cup, hit a little 8-footer in, take our lumps. And just barely missed it. I think that's a dub or a trip. Double bogey. That's fine. Where are we at? I need to hit, what'd I say, an 87? 80 something. This is a long one. We did have that one misread a couple holes ago. That's certainly cost us. You hate to see those balls drop out of the air like that. I believe that was a pop fly, and I believe we still have a long freaking ways to go to the hole. Lots of danger up there. We're playing speed golf. I'd like to land somewhere in this approximate region here on the left side of the fairway up there. 3-wood in hand. That is gonna go ape shit to the left. I honestly don't even know how I hit those shots. Apparently my club face is closed. Straight as an arrow with a closed club face. 113 is going to play 109, but we're out of the rough. I'd say we need to hit about a 125 club and aim pretty far to the right. Do got a little wind though. We'll aim a little further to the right. I meant the left. Fat shot. I can only guess where that's headed. Not in that bunker, but maybe in this one because there's no fringe. This new preferred hitting strip is not pulling any punches, guys. This ball is still going. We're 70 out still. Tough little course. I think this is a little harder than a 135 slope or whatever I said, honestly. I think it's a little harder. $136. I'll go no less than 136. There we go. This is easy to get away from you. Don't hit it very hard. There's your par. We move on to the next hole. We're playing speed golf. I don't want to disappoint Mama. I got to get in the house. Let's hit the ball in that general direction. Driver's not really firing on all cylinders today, but I'd say out of your whole bag of clubs, you've got a high likelihood that your driver and or putter are not going to be firing. There's a high likelihood one of those two clubs will not be firing. Let's see if we can stay out of this sand trap. Can we get a green fairway in regulation? We did, we got a fairway in regulation, guys. Wow, that's pretty sweet. So we'll at least have a 250-yard shot on file with about 135 miles an hour of ball speed. What do we got going on here? We're hitting about 51 yards to the pin. Let's see where we're rolling. We're gonna roll to the left. So give yourself a little bit to the left or to the right. There we go. Ooh, these cups are cut into some pretty diabolical places on these greens, guys. And then we're off, we're going, we're rolling. It's debatable whether that would happen in real life, even with firm whatever we're playing on, but I don't know what version of Unity we're on. I don't know what the physics look like. All I know is that we're in that huge ass gimme circle for par. Playing speed golf, we're playing, we need to hit. Let's just get on this green. About 100 yards. I don't want to be short. We're dead if we're short. I'll choke up on this gap wedge. That is going about a mile in the air. It is going to be in the bunker or slightly over. And folks, that's why you need to pay attention to the wind. That's why you need to pay attention to the wind. Okay, we got some green to play with. We got to get out. Open that club face up nice and wide. And go coast to coast like an asshole. Okay, 19 yards of carry. And we even lost 50% out of that, if you can believe it. That's crazy. Now do it again. Do it again and do it again until you're in the hole. Just like high school. Assuming you were doing that in high school. I'm talking about golf. Man, you guys are gross. I didn't hit it. I think, what's that, a dub? Okay, I really don't like double bogeys. But nonetheless, here we are, and it's my own fault. 260. You gotta pick your poison here, guys. Do you wanna go high or low? Let's go high. How's that sound? I can't hit my driver worth a crap, but I'm gonna try taking something off it and shallowing the shot, shallowing the take back, and we should be able to get something going here. I'm thinking sand trap or damn close to it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think that was another high off the face shot. Is what it is. Let's get out of here. We're playing 145 to the pin. We got a 10 mile an hour to the right. Let's get out of here. We're playing speed golf. It's almost dinner time. Miserable conditions. We're playing firm fairways and firm greens. Never much fun. You're never going to have much fun. on firm or link screens. Can't really sink a putt. That went left with a plus to the right HLA, which means it was a real bad read. 334, we're playing golf. We're hitting off the tee box here. Where am I aiming? Where's Shelby aiming here? Right down the pipe, and we're hitting into wind. $700 backspin. I don't know. Still went 200 yards. Does high off the toe take away your backspin? I don't know. This is gonna play 140 something into the wind. Probably ought to play your 150 club. We're playing golf. We're playing golf. The marshal's behind us. He's telling us to hurry up. We're playing golf. We're past the pin. Sit down. Sit down. We're past the pin. Come on back. I saw you wanting to. Okay, if we did not hit quite as high, we probably would have rolled back past the pin. Not past it, but close to it. 51, 57. We gotta hit the ball to about right there. This is gonna be a pretty diabolical little putt here, guys. It's gonna start biting hard to the left, as you can see. Misread. HLA wasn't bad. Let's get it up to the pin. We're golfing, we're golfing. The marshal's behind us. He's telling us to hurry up. There's another weird breaker. These greens are not, these aren't birdie greens. 500 yards, we're golfing, we're golfing. I don't have much time. I gotta finish this round quick, fast, and in a hurry. Where are we aimed here? I know I don't wanna go OB, but that's about all I know. That was stupid. I just used my damn waggle, hit my ball. We're golfing, we're golfing. We're golfing. We're rolling. We're still about 250 out. I got a 3-wood in my hand. I'm a par 5, 228. Let's get this ball up here. Wind is blowing hard to the right. It's Thursday, the 24th of July, 2025. We're golfing. That was a fat shot. We're golfing. I can smell the turf. Yep, I can smell the turf from the fat shot on that shot. 90 yards out of the poop. Gap wedge. Get up there, roll up there. Yes. Woohoo! Is that a birdie? Oh, it was just a stinking par. Okay, 150 into a little bit of wind. Pretty crummy pin position. We will do what we can. I say hit your 140 club. Hit your 140 club. We're golfing. We're golfing. I love this new mat. It does not pull any punches. Thoroughly enjoying it. Where's that ball going? Where's that ball going? Okay. Are we on schedule yet? Is this bag gonna tip over? It wants to tip over. 37 feet. We're golfing. I think that's a par. 5 over after 12. Where are we headed here? 380 yard par 4. If you're feeling froggy, try to go for it. I don't hit that far. Probably gonna go for that. For you GS Pro long bombers, let's see if I can not hit the ball with my waggle this time and burn a stroke. That's lame. That was solid as hell, dude. Stay out of the bunker. Look at that hang time, man. Woohoo! 100 yards in. What are we looking at? 107 yards in. Let's hit the gap wedge again. Not catch it fat this time. We're golfing, we're playing golf. Get your little butt up there. Get your little ass up there, ball. I think the Happy Gilmore movie comes out on Netflix tomorrow or Saturday or something. Happy Gilmore 2. It's Happy Gilmore 2, Happy Gilmore's Revenge. Just kidding, ha ha ha. We've been going, misreading the break pretty good. I'm gonna aim about right there, a few cups out. 24 footer. Still not quite reading the greens. It's a little late in the round for that. We just need to plan on pars. What do we got here? 209 par 3. That makes me not happy. Okay, we're into the wind. Let's get onto the green, and then you can see from the undulation on the green that we're probably going to suffer quite dearly, especially after that shot. That thing is headed nowhere good. Okay, let's see if we can get up 71 yards out of a deep rough. We probably got to hit about 100 yards just to get to the pin. I'm pulling out my gap wedge. You would never find your ball in this lie. Hopefully you brought your Kirklands. Hopefully you brought those Kirkland signature balls. We're golfing. We're on the green in 2 on a par 3, and we're nowhere near the pin. We're golfing. We're putting. I've been severely misreading these breaks. We need to hit this 32 minus. We only need to hit this like a few feet here. Get in there. It wanted to play. He's gonna make us putt again. Yep, it's gonna make us putt again. Little diabolical little greens. Let's aim a little bit outside the cup. 5 footer, 6 footer here. That's in for bogey because of that tee shot, I think, screwed us. We're golfing. We have 10 minutes to finish the round. 594 par 5. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we're hitting golf balls. Where do we want to hit this particular golf ball? That'll work. That'll work. What the hell happened there? A perfectly straight shot off the top toe side of the sweet spot apparently produces that shot. So we've effectively lost a stroke. I'm not loving the misreads off the tee. I do have a square launch monitor coming in the mail here. We'll give that a shot. Give it a little test. Okay, now we're on the actual fairway where we should have been after the first shot. You may be asking how I know these are mishits. Because I play enough golf outside to know what my drives do, that's why. Three wood in hand. On the green. What, in three? And then let's watch and see what this ball does. It is nowhere near the pin. We've got some work to do on with the putter. We're playing a 90-foot putt here that's gonna break hard from left to right. Just get it in the area. You did this to yourself. You're not a bad person, but you're just a bad golfer. If it'll stick, we'll be fine. If it won't stick, we'll watch it roll for about half an hour, slowly down the hill. Pro tip, if you miss the hole too bad, you're gonna roll for about 30 feet. Don't do it, it's not worth it. Get yourself up there, hit your little, I don't know, 13, 14 foot putt, and get on with your life. Would be nice to make a putt sometimes. That's another bogey. Mostly because we suck at golf today for some reason. 16th hole, we have a few minutes before dinner. I do not hit 300-yard drives. Neither do you. Stop bullshitting yourself. We're golfing, we're golfing, we're golfing. Seeing some really weird flight paths from driver today. I think we're screwed. Yep. 250-yard carry right into that bunker. What are the chances? I'll bet you couldn't hit that bunker if you tried. If you were like, guys, you're teeing off and you're like, guys, I'm gonna hit that bunker in the fairway. Bet me 50 bucks. Every single one of them would bet you 50 bucks because you couldn't do it again. You got to take enough club here so that you have adequate loft, but you're going to get the ball somewhere at the same time, right? Not like that. Not sure what happened there. That was not enough loft. We've effectively eaten a stroke. And to make sure we don't do it again, take you a nice lofty club. I'm holding a 48-degree wedge here, and just get out. Okay? You're out. You've burned 2 strokes to do the job it should have taken 1 to do. And now you're trying to figure out what you're doing with your life. You're 7 over par after 15 holes. It's about dinner time. You need to hit about a 70-yard shot here. Wind in your face. Make it 75. Watch that ball roll. I can see it out of my periphery. It's still rolling. It's still rolling. It's not on the green. Guys, I hate hurrying you through a round like this, but I think the videos are usually too damn long anyhow. There is no reason on earth that ball should stop, but it didn't. We take our double bogey, we move on. You can't be hitting out of a bunker twice and expect to do anything better. This will play 289. If you do it right and you fly that bunker, you might be able to roll your butt up the green with your driver. Assuming you hit an average drive length for a male golfer, right? Another pop fly. We will be nowhere near the green, but we should be on the fairway. Gotta love those shots. They don't even usually go 200 yards. 98 to the pin with a headwind, uphill lie. We've got a gap wedge in hand. We're golfing, we're golfing. Nice shot. The ball stuck. Everybody's happy. We're putting. We're putting for birdie. I keep misreading the break. I'm going to aim about right there. What are we hitting? 13 feet. GS Pro has given us a birdie, everybody. 18th hole. I'm going to slide in right in the nick of time. I'll have to post the video later. Let's go. Look at this little bunker right here. You think I can hit into it? Let's see if I can hit into it. You guys bet me 50 bucks I can hit into that little bunker? We're speed golfing. It's almost dinner time. We're drawing over to the left. Looks like I just lost 50 bucks. I did not hit into the bunker. That's unfortunate. I needed some money. We got 246 to the pin. Very dangerous shot. You will almost absolutely end up in the bunker. Don't do it. I'm going to aim over here. Probably still end up in the bunker. Or maybe we draw one onto the green, right? No? That sucks. That ball went exactly where we aimed. That's lame. Okay, 32 United States of America yards, or I don't know what they are they? Everywhere else is the metric system. Dear America. The metric system's actually pretty dope. Sit down! Come back, come back. On in 3, this should be a birdie putt. I would say there's a pretty low likelihood of making this, but let's aim over here and know that we need to hit about a 12-footer. Let's make it 10 for good measure. And sink that for birdie. Good round. Good round. Well under the handicap. Shot a 7 over there, I believe. Good scorecard. That's good. I think I gave myself a 14 handicap, which would have put me at about 87. So I'm 7 strokes under my handicap. Let's check out the stats. 8 pars, 3 birdies, 0 eagles, 4 bogeys, 3 double bogeys. That's 6 strokes alone right there, guys. Double bogeys are real bad news. 32 putts is almost 2 putts per green, and with a 5 or 6 foot gimme circle, that's actually pretty crappy putting. 37-minute round. Even with the technical difficulties, we hit 10 greens in regulation, which is very, very good. 8 fairways out of 14, which is incredibly good too. 280-yard drive, and our best ball speed was 147 miles an hour. And then you had 87 feet of total putting, so not bad. Didn't I have a putt that was almost 90 feet on its own? How the hell do we only have 87 feet of putting? I don't know, but at any rate, guys, as always, I appreciate you watching the videos, and we'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good evening.